Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And, you know, Capricorn, I have several oracle cards here for you today. We are using the, we're using the tea leaf cards. We have a whole bunch, and I don't know, it just felt it felt easy to just kind of pick these cards, right? I don't mean pick, you guys. I mean, like it was just to keep kind of taking a card from the top, sort of, right? And these cards are all beautiful, but there is somebody here who, like, in your reading, that is either thinking of, you know, I believe, sharing their life with you and having a real union, right? Like very something tight and solid. But there's somebody here too who is like, who either will grieve or who has just recently grieved. Yeah, we have someone's leaving your life, right? Okay, so, but we have so many beautiful cards here. We have peace and harmony, the wind chimes, we have the heart, love, deep affection, and caring, the rose, romance is in the air. And you have the dolphin, Capricorn. This is financial gain, usually coming from something you've done in the past. Yeah. Some trouble you got yourself into, Capricorn, in the past. No, that's not it. You had some type of project or something like that, right? And so we have June. I'm not sure, but it looks like here's the angel, and you know she looks like she's blessing, right? Maybe this is blessed, and this is going to happen for you in June. It could, right? We have the spear, and this talks about somebody will kind of have a heartache over what they no longer have. And also the empty chair. Someone is leaving your life. Okay, so obviously we're going to put your person's cards down here on the bottom, so that, you know, this is a storyline, and one of you guys is right in the opposite energy, kind of, right? You know, it's possible here that I just feel like somebody wants, we have the chipmunk, your person or you, right? This is trusting creative and new discoveries. And the bat is here. This is awakening, initiation, and inner depth. Somebody's going real deep here because they want a new beginning. And they might be going through an awakening. They could. We have love and abundance, right? With these beautiful cards. We do. And then we have the innocence card, and it doesn't really talk about you being a virgin, Capricorn. I'm just kidding, you guys. It talks about kind of like the fool. And so somebody who wants to go out on an adventure with somebody, and they believe it is, or they want to go alone, but it's an adventure. Here we have Tamino and Pamina. Yeah, and you can get their names mixed up because you might say Pamino and Tamina, right? You could. But I shouldn't be making fun. This is kind of folklore and stuff, right? Yeah, but the heart is here. This is the lover's path, and this is innocence. And these people are like, he's playing a flute, and she's, you know, with him. And they're in the middle of the ocean here, or like, you know, maybe not far, but the water is up to their hips. And this is somebody who wants to have courage. And they might have to deal with some really high waves, right? They could, or maybe some stormy waves, possibly, in this reading. And we have the Passover, the cauldron, and the audience. So, you know, these cards talk about, I feel like somebody wants to tell somebody something. And, you know, it can talk about a sacrifice. It can talk about somebody waiting to tell somebody something. Maybe they're going to tell them in June, right? You could be saying, I'm getting married, Power and Light, in June, because I'm going to be a June bride, right? How sweet that is, Capricorn. For sure, right? I mean, I used to always hear about that when I was kind of, you know, young, but I wasn't a June bride, though, no. So let's see what we have for you guys. It just sounds so, like, traditional and beautiful to me. Yes, it does. Most of the traditions were quite sweet. They want to get rid of traditions, and there's a few different reasons, but it all boils down to one thing. They don't want you to have anything to look forward to and stuff like that, right? And you know, when you have traditions and rituals and, you know, you believe in this, you believe in that, or whatever, that gives you strength and courage. It does, because people need to belong, and they need some type of structure to hold on to, just like kids need a mom, a dad, or, you know, or at least one, right? But anyway, let's get into this reading, Capricorn, because we have to hurry up here because the chair is empty here. And yeah, so let's see what we have. And you have Judgment in the King of Pentacles. And this is you, Capricorn. Maybe you're in a grumpy mood here, all right? Maybe you're not, right? And but, you know, he can't see the pentacle up here. He can't, this king, but he does kind of have a grumpy look on his face. I mean, you know, I have Taurus in my chart, and they can always say that Taurus is the King of Pentacles too, but they can always say Taurus is stubborn like a bull. So, you know, I mean, they're showing this man here kind of stubborn, right? Just kind of throwing that in there. But he doesn't see the pentacle, but he wants it. He does want it. Maybe somebody doesn't really, like, they want this, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's in denial here. But I feel like somebody's trying to wake up, right? Maybe they were in denial in the past. It could be. And what's on your mind here is the Seven of Cups reversed, and it is decisiveness. Indecisiveness. Yeah, it is. And, you know, this is a man, I think this was in your last reading, right? And I've been using this deck kind of as of lately. And, you know, he has 7 cups here. That means he could have up to 7 choices. He could. It'll be $29.99 a month. I'm just teasing. And so, you know, these choices here, you know, he's trying to make a choice here. In the upright, he's already made the choice, and he covered his eyes like, kind of like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? Yeah, like, gee, I hope this works out well, right? Yeah, kind of like that. Open your eyes. How do they say? Close your eyes and open your mouth, and you will get a big surprise. And that's what this person thinks, or you, that if you make this choice, that's why there's indecisiveness here. Somebody has fear here that maybe the choice they made, it will not serve them well, right? Yeah. And so your challenge is the 3 of Cups, Capricorn. Maybe you have 3 girlfriends. There's 3 chicks here, 3 chicks here, right? Maybe you do. But regardless here, this could be talking about a third party, because I feel like there probably is. Because we have so many beautiful cards here, and then we have a couple of kind of heartbreaking cards here. And it looks like somebody's trying to make a decision, and they could be going through an awakening right now. And if they're going through that awakening right now, all you can do is kind of sit there and maybe kind of support them. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. You can't, like, it's almost like you can tell your kids, your kids. I don't mean little teeny ones, no, but maybe your adult kids, or, you know, they usually don't want you to tell them anything. Even teenagers don't. No, they don't. But, you know, if you tell them something and you tell them enough times and they're not changing, or they need to learn on their own. And maybe this person really needs to learn on their own, right? Somebody really does love somebody here. Because of the love card, we have the heart, we have the rose. Yeah, I mean, this is all about love. It sure is, Capricorn. So let's see what we have for your person. And I'm putting their cards down, you know, randomly. But, you know, what you want, Capricorn, is probably to hold on to somebody here. In your desire here is the 4 of Pentacles. This can talk about money. Maybe you are kind of, you know, you have this card over here, financial gain, usually coming from something you didn't have in the past. Maybe this is your person, because it's a joint reading, right? I feel like you just want to hold on to this person you love, most likely. And this could definitely be about a decision, awakening, a rebirth, because Judgment is here as your first card, right? And this is sitting in the recent past, so it could be right now. Let's see what else we have. In your doubt and fear is a 10 of Pentacles. So you're either worried about money here, but I feel like you're doubting that you're going to have like a solid union with somebody. Yeah, you're doubting that. And, you know, maybe you're doubting that because this person money is very important to them. I'm not sure yet. I haven't looked at their cards. So let's see what else we have for Capricorn. Let's see what we have. And for Capricorn's person. 10 of Wands reversed. Okay. So let's see. Here you are, Capricorn, showing up as the King of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you. And you have the 4 of Cups reversed. This talks about opening up new possibilities. That's what it talks about. What's on your mind, I believe, is the Seven of Cups reversed. If somebody's going to make the choice to offer you a union and like open up new possibilities. Like whatever you have now, you want newer possibilities, right? You might want to be promoted with them, Capricorn. You could be saying, you know, I'm tired of being your date, or, you know, whatever. And now I want to be like your woman or your man. Like I want to be promoted, right? In the department of love. Yes, you do. So let's see. Let's get a card on the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past. And so this is probably why Judgment sits in the past. Like, I feel like this is what you wanted with this person. Like you wanted probably them to make a decision. You could have wanted them to wake up. You might have known that this person was like kind of vibrating low. I don't mean that, you know, like they were doing bad things. I just mean like they weren't trusting their intuition possibly. Sometimes that is part of a low vibration, right? Or you wanted them to awaken to make this decision. But you thought, because, yeah, you thought that... like they haven't awakened to their own spirituality. That's what that is, right? Let's see. Because, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And here, both of these people are, this is like an agreement here. Okay, I'll offer you. And, you know, this is a definite solid agreement or a union. Because we have, each hand is holding on to the same pentacle here. Page of Wands. I feel like you were kind of, you could have been, this can talk about you being curious if this person was going to do this. I feel like this person has not awakened, and this is why you partially are feeling like, I wonder if they're going to wake up, and so we can have a new beginning in love. That's how it looks here, right? What's on your mind? Three of Cups. You have the Four of Swords reversed. This can talk about exhaustion. Maybe you're exhausted from this because you were thinking about this in the recent past. Maybe this is a long deal, right? You're like, oh, I'm kind of tired of the same subject. You could be tired of the same place you're in. Like, you know, I haven't really been promoted with this person. Possibly. You could be kind of feeling that way, right? And what's on your, and this is your challenge actually, the Three of Cups, I beg your pardon, and the Four of Swords reversed. And this Four of Swords can talk about a new beginning in love because it's in the reverse, but we have the butterflies there with a man, you know. So this is your challenge, right? And this could be kind of, you could be feeling unbalanced about it. You could, because the Four of Swords can talk about, the fours can all talk about foundations and how important they are in your life, right? And so, you know, I feel like your challenge here, you could just be challenged by a third party here, and you feel like, yeah, I feel like you are here. I feel like what this is, your challenge is that you really want to reconcile with somebody. Yeah, that's what your challenge is right here. You want a rebirth with this person. I feel like you want a whole new, like you want this person to like leave the old paradigm behind. Whatever that was, like kind of like they didn't think they were as great as they are, or like maybe they had low self-worth, and that was contributing to the fact they didn't wake up to their intuition and like the higher consciousness, like trust themselves, right? That they're not just, you know, a physical person in, you know, in this suit of bones, right? Because once somebody wakes up to knowing that they are spiritual, then they stop kind of relying on, you know, not relying, but they know they have intuition, and they know that they can kind of like move mountains, or they can rise from wherever they are, right? But people who are like just trusting the logical mind, you know, what the GOV might be telling them, or what they learned in school, or even how they have been brought up, especially, yeah, is, you know, those people who like kind of go with that and, you know, agree with the dogma and all this stuff, those people usually are not intuitive. Usually they are not. Because they are trusting what other people think and not what their own soul is telling them. Yeah, that's what that is. So let's see, we have the Four of Pentacles, and this could be what you hope for. The Three of Swords reversed in this deck is healing. You're hoping to hold on to them and heal this. I feel like this is take this to a better place. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is most likely. We have the Queen of Cups in your fear and your doubt, and the King of Cups. Wow. So you probably feel that you and this person are like soulmates. You could be thinking that. You could be feeling like this person will not reach for the cup because the cup's being offered to the king. I don't believe he sees it, though. I don't think he does. No, he doesn't see it either. I feel like you could be like, maybe, I feel like you're kind of hoping that this person will open their eyes to what this has to offer. Yeah, because we have abundance and love, romance is in the air, the heart, and love and deep affection, right? We can't have all these beautiful cards and just say they're yours. I mean, what I mean by that is I feel like this is a joint reading, and I feel like those are, your person loves you too. I feel like that's it, is what I've been trying to say. Somebody is seeing this as very kind of sweet and beautiful. Yeah, they are. Because this innocent card, it talks of innocence. It talks about beauty. It talks about two people who really loved each other. I feel like they kind of had a hard time. They could have. Let's see what it says about the Tamino and Pamina. Did I say it right? I did. Let's see what it says here. And that is the Fool, or it is a version of the Fool, and here we call it innocence. And this is what I mean about beauty here. Let's see. It says the Fool, new ventures, innocence, trust, and optimism. Okay, so, and this is when we say innocence, innocence is beauty, right? Children are beauty. And, and the whole innocence, right? And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away kids. They're teaching them like really ugly things in the school that they're not ready for, about sex and all this like politics, and they're teaching that to little kids, and not in every school, but in a lot. And so these kids aren't ready for it, and it's evil to them because the kids are not ready to hear like grown up adult like subjects. No, subject matter, they're not. That's why they play with dolls, and right, they're little kids, they're innocent. And that is their infancy. In Spanish they say infancia, like your childhood, right? When you're young, when you're real young. And so they're just trying to corrupt these kids' childhood, and their innocence, yeah. But so this is about beauty, it is, and trust. Yeah, it's interesting here because these people trust each other, right? That's why they're out in the ocean together. Like, I'll save you and you'll save me, right? Let's see what else they have to say about that. And it says, the Magic Flute was the last opera Mozart composed before his death in 1791. Some of its fairy tale plot was inspired by the rites of the Freemasons, a secret society into which Mozart had been initiated. Yeah, the Freemasons, there's a couple of normal ones, but they're evil. Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't mean the one down the street, maybe. I don't know, because I know there's one down the street from where I live. But they are all, and they're all wrapped up with these elites that are running things, the Freemasons. They all are. These secret societies, yeah, and they're evil as hell. And I don't underestimate the evil word, or my meaning of it, or, yeah, my representation. Or it is. And secret society, okay, the Magic Flute tells of a princess named Pamina and a prince named Tamino, who learned to trust their hearts, innocent and inexperienced as they may be. I feel like that's beautiful. Somebody, your person here, Capricorn, it's possible that your person is like, maybe they are a little bit immature, kind of. It could be, but this is about like trusting love. That's what this reading is about. Right? And I feel like you want your person to awaken and trust this. That's why it's beautiful. Because I feel like you probably know this person loves you back. So in your heart, you're thinking, just trust this. Like, I'll be there for you, and I know you love me too. Yeah, this is really, it's pretty. It's really beautiful. I feel like it is. So let's see here. I feel like you are fearing that this person like might not see you as maybe as your soulmate. But I feel like really what it is they might not see how beautiful this is, because this person may have been wearing a mask unto themselves, right? A mask, like living a fake life. So let's look at their cards, Capricorn. They have the Six of Wands, the Star card, and the Two of Wands. So here, it looks like they are inspired about a new beginning right here, or about a victory. And what's on their minds, the Two of Wands. This is also like a choice. This is moving forward. And what's on their mind? Somebody might know too here. There's somebody, because here the man is watching this other man hold the globe, right? Like for his own new beginning, like for where he's headed. So this man's watching him do that. This is what's on your person's mind. Maybe somebody is like picking up on this. Somebody in their environment, right, that sees them. Oh, I think Capricorn's person is like thinking of moving forward, maybe without me, but moving forward, like choosing a path here, because that's what the Two of Wands really is choosing a path. Let's see what we have here. And in their recent past energy, showing the Six of Wands, this promises honor and recognition. Yeah, that's what that's about. And respect, admiration, victory, triumph. Okay, this was in their, and validation even. Interesting here. This is in their recent past energy. And, you know, this talks about freedom. It talks about freedom and victory. So this was, you know, this is in your person's recent past. I feel like it's right now. And it's here with the Star card. I feel like they have hope and they are inspired. The Strength card. They could be Leo. Or all they needed was courage. Either one. It could be saying your person already had courage. And that they want this victory. Or that they recognize how beautiful this is too. Because this card talks about recognition. The Six of Wands. And I feel like that's what you want them to do. You want them to see this for the beauty that it offers. Yeah. Like you're being a little full of yourself here, but like really in a good way. Like in a way that you should. Like you know that you're like, you're great. And so you know that they love you. So you're like, why shouldn't we have this together? I feel like that's kind of your attitude. So let's see here. And here they have yeah, you're their wish, Capricorn. The the Star, which is like the Nine of Cups. This person could be dreaming about you. They could. Because we have a lot of cards here about awakening. I feel like you are this person's wish, definitely. And they have faith in this as well. They might be Leo here, or they had the courage. But let's continue with the reading to kind of, this is not finished. They have the Two of Wands. This is on their mind. And with the Ace of Cups, you see? They want a brand new beginning in love with you. So we have over here, next to, here's the Ace right here. They want this. Here's the Ten of Swords right here. This is abandonment. This is ruin and disaster. The man walks away. And he's headed like for a victory. He leaves these 9 swords here, and like there's some kids watching him or something. But he's headed for his own victory. He takes a sword with him. He's like, this isn't about giving up. You don't leave with a sword here. Like if you're giving up. He left the 9 swords. And somebody could be watching your person, like kind of knowing, maybe intuitively, right? Maybe they're married to the High Priestess, who knows? Or with, doesn't always have to be marriage, but maybe with somebody. Because I feel like there could be a third party in here. The Three of Swords is right here next to the Three of Cups, which is in your challenge, right? And somebody is like, somebody is heartbroken, I believe. I feel like we have the Spear card here. Your person's thinking of a brand new beginning with you, and here you are up here kind of really wanting to hold on to this person, right? You've been yourself. Judgment can talk about dreams. I feel like you've been dreaming about a new beginning with them as well, like for something really solid. And so down here, this is what's on their mind, the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is a choice right here. You know that they need to make this choice. You're just waiting for them to awaken to the beauty of this. I feel like you are, but they could have already awakened to that. And I feel like they have to abandon somebody right here, this Ten of Swords. I feel like they have to walk away from somebody. This man's walking away on this one. And in the challenge for the person is the Seven of Swords. This could be deception. It could be maybe they really have to deceive somebody. And, I feel like they do. This person might have to sabotage somebody. And this can talk about like being sneaky sometimes, of course, like theft or deception, right? And also this person, maybe they have to go through some form of humiliation here. Because for some of you guys, there could be some reason why. I feel like they have been resisting this. So why are they resisting, right? Because, you know, they could have been resisting this. They might have known how beautiful this is already. I was just saying, I feel like they already know. But if they have known this is so beautiful, then what are they sitting there for wherever they are? So I feel like right here, in the challenge for them, you know, they might feel humiliated in front of somebody. I'm not sure. But let's have a look here. Let's get another card for your person. And the Three of Wands is what they could be hoping for or desire. This is like, you know, he's looking at this paper here and he's letting the bird go. It's almost like this person is like planning the timing. Or maybe planning what to say. And we have the audience card. OMG. I feel like he has to like, your person's challenge is like a plan to escape, deception. Maybe they have to like sacrifice somebody because we have the Passover card here. And that can talk about a sacrifice. It's right here, right? And so, you know, this person here probably has to like kind of sabotage somebody. I feel like they do. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. This is the challenge. I feel like somebody knows here. I was saying that earlier. Let's see what it says about the Page of Pentacles reversed in this particular deck. I feel like it talks about somebody like not knowing. It's possible this person, the challenge is that they don't know because they have to sabotage somebody, and this is their challenge, right? Let's see what it says. Page of Pentacles reversed. And we have the card of delays in physical development and maturity. Okay, so they could be dealing with somebody who's immature, and therefore they're seeing it as a major sabotage, right? I mean, if you're walking away from somebody who's like, you know, all that, or this person is very solid and, you know, secure in how they are, and you walk away from them, it's not so damaging, right? But when you're walking away from somebody who's mature and who's immature, then it feels far more like a sabotage to you, right? This person could be dealing with somebody immature, and I said there could be some immature, well, I was saying about the innocence card, kind of, which talks about, it can talk about innocence. Maybe they're dealing with somebody who's kind of like immature and kind of like also innocent. I mean, there's adults like that. I mean, just because you had sex doesn't mean you're not innocent anymore in some aspect, right? Or there's different ways to look at innocence. Wow. I feel like they're probably dealing with somebody like that. They don't want to break their heart and like ruin their life, kind of. Over here we have the Star card and the Ten of Swords. This talks about ruin and disaster. And in their challenge is the Five of Swords, and this is struggle. Typically in this deck can be defeat. Yeah, this person in their challenge, they have to really defeat somebody, and they're struggling with that. I'm pretty sure. Wow. We have the Three of Wands. This is what they hope for as a brand new beginning. The Page of Swords, they're still in their thoughts all about it. Yeah, they are. But this is really what they want. They want a new beginning with you. I feel like they really have to like defeat somebody here who is probably all about this one card. The Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. They know they're going to break somebody's heart. No doubt. And we have the Chair empty. Somebody is leaving your life. And in their fear, Capricorn, or doubt, 10 of Wands reversed, the Magician. Maybe they are this kind of Aries. It's possible. They could be a few people here. We have a lot of different cards here. And here, this person is like fearing that maybe their plans will be ruined, right? Because this card, 10 of Wands, talks about kind of making plans and working together. And this Magician, they're not going to be able to, like, manifest this with you. Yeah. So let's see what we have. This person, interesting in this reading here is that they really want this, but they are thinking, they're not sure they're going to sabotage somebody to have it. It's like they're almost thinking of somebody a little bit like more than themselves. Yeah. And somebody, I believe, who is probably immature, maybe they don't work, or, I mean, it doesn't mean everybody who stays at home and doesn't work is immature, but they could be dealing with somebody immature. And in the reverse, this is, oh, it is a burden in the reverse in this, wow, interesting, yeah, in this deck. Treachery and trickery. Wow. I feel like that's why this person thinks they have to, like, kind of really be a traitor to somebody. We're going to end this reading, Capricorn. We're going to go to the extended. And we're going to see how they feel about you, Capricorn, and what's on their mind. We're going to look at their environment, any external influences. Yeah, I want to see if they have a person that's kind of showing up there. We're also going to look at how they are viewing this, what you don't know about them, right? And of course their true intentions. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.